Hello, 9 o'clock. Got to be there. Good evening. Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderful today. This is the first live of the year.
Sure is. It's the best person's live.
First live of the year.
You think we was watching?
Peggy, Neil, there's Kevin and Kimberly.
Live.
Where's that? Tony, Tanya, Peggy. Look at everybody come on in. There's Mike. Thank y'all so much for coming on in.
There I am. Hey. Had to get all set up here first. West Texas. Dean's not here, he said. Happy New Year, Debbie. Happy New Year to everybody that's saying it. Hey, Susan. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Lisa. Hey.
Thank y'all for coming in and joining us this evening. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful New Year's. It is 2025.
It sure is. Haven't had to write a check or haven't had to write the date yet. Tomorrow's appointment, I might have to write a date.
It'll take a little bit to get used to the new date, but we'll get
Actually,
there.
I did on my very first video. I typed in December 1st or January 1st, 2025. So I got it right real fast. We'll see how long that lasts.
Hey, Pam. JRK, how are you? Tim? James? It's been a great New Year so far. Ellen, how are you? Good evening from Florida.
Do we ever tell Tim thank you for his gift too?
Is that the right Tim there?
That sure is.
Well, Tim, thank you so much. Yeah, we did say thank you. And
I think we said, thank you to everybody.
And you will see what we got here in a video or so.
Yep.
We sure did. It was awesome. We've all enjoyed it.
Janice says hello from Tennessee. I'm wearing my new shirt that I got for Christmas from my son. Happy New Year.
That is awesome. Happy New Year's to you as well.
Delia says, OMG, I really enjoyed today's video. I was even crying. I'm so happy for you guys. Happy New Year. I want to go see this video because Brandon just now, 10 minutes ago, told me that it was the time lapse.
I spent almost 2 months editing that video, and not every day I spent on it, but it took me about 2 months, and I was kind of disappointed. It is the worst video I have released in 2 years, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, everybody loves it, but it just didn't do good for something.
It's crazy, but who knows? Maybe later on it'll pick up, but it's down big time. But I enjoy it. It documents our whole life. Samantha, how are you? Hi, everyone. How's everybody?
Happy New Year. Yes, I love the video completion. Brandon, that was the best video. See, all my people love it.
People have been telling me I've been silly by saying Happy Easter today. I went to the store and took a picture of all the Easter eggs on the shelf. Yeah, they're definitely moving new products in.
Yeah, we got a lot of Valentine stuff in right now.
Yeah.
We have Easter too, but a lot of Valentine. Amazing job on the video. Dean said it wouldn't have been better. It would have been better if it was on Stephanie's channel.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It was good. I don't know how to edit, so I didn't notice. Rachel says hello, just coming on. Did I miss anything? Happy New Year's, guys.
Nope,
not
just
yet.
Starting. Don't know how long and how cold it's fixing to get with that air. Yeah, it's fixing to get cold here, but we are almost prepared. We still got to get a couple more lights, but we got our lights up.
It's supposed to get some snow Sunday, but my forecast doesn't say that. But a few other people have said that it's supposed to snow, so we'll see. Kayson and Sawyer's watching.
Awesome.
Kayson staying out with his cousin. Hello, Brandon and Stephanie. Have
Hello,
y'all
Cody
ever
from the cousin.
considered getting emus? Happy New Year. Love y'all's videos. Your friend Robin from Virginia.
We will eventually. This probably the next 2 or 3 months is when we're going to start trying to put up permanent fence, and I'm going to make it pretty high so I can have different animals and put in good gates and things like that, and slowly get the electric fence down. And yeah.
Tanya says, I watched the whole thing. I had forgotten a lot, so glad you have it on video to watch and keep.
Yes, it was amazing.
My eyes
You
watering.
did amazing on your video. Thank you.
It says, y'all, we are supposed to get snow Sunday night and Monday. Mark, how's the trapping going?
It's going. We're still learning a lot of things. We haven't caught nothing in the new traps, the 330s or whatever you call them, but we're still trying. We're still trying. The beavers got close to them and set them off, but yeah. But it's just like anything else. It's a learning process, and we'll eventually get there.
I'm so glad you are not up north. It's supposed to get really bad up there.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Out and about with Dave and Daisy. Hello, hello, hello. Amazing job on the video. Thank you, Brenda. Happy New Year's from Ohio.
Carol says, we are in a week of very cold temperatures, single digits at night and low 20s during the day. I'm not ready for this weather.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Hi, Brenda and Stephanie from Massachusetts. Love the video. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, snap. Here I am.
Neil told Brooke to tell Captain Kayson hi for him.
Brandon, what didn't you like about the video? I thought it's great. No, I love the video. It is a great video, but it just nobody wants to watch it.
The views were real down.
The views are by far the worst that we've had in 2 years.
Any new baby kids on the ground yet?
Getting close. Hopefully, by the time we get the next video out, we got some. I think Creamer might be the next one, or Cinnamon.
I'm surprised Cinnamon didn't pop today. She's been laying around, so I know it's coming.
Getting
soon.
close. Happy New Year from New Hampshire. Hey.
I'm done with winter. I want spring already.
Good evening. Happy New Year from Northeast Kansas. I am taking a break from, where do we go? Preparing for the pending snowstorm.
It's getting cold in southeastern Pennsylvania. I'm going to watch it later. Because of the excessive cost of the wire, why not move the chicken's nursery shed close to the power source and save thousands? Because that's where all the chickens are.
That's where all the chickens are, yeah. That's the spot for the chickens.
You'll have it tonight when you do your night check. I hope so.
I do too. I'm ready for some new babies.
I'm being told we are going to be in the low 20s down here in southwest Louisiana. That is way too cold for me.
Never says, hi, Brenda Steph. How's the two baby or bottle feeding goats doing? They're doing good. They're asleep right now.
I just finished feeding them, and they are just milky all over their face. They're getting the brown one. The girl's doing a lot better though at just taking the nipple rather than me having to hold her.
We may have a buyer for the girl, so we will see in communicating with them over email. And then we got to get the boy.
Brenda said Shiloh and Porky turned 1 yesterday. So
Oh,
little
wow.
Ann must have too.
Yep.
I never know. We have the papers and stuff, but like I know Princess Layla only because it's Leighton's birthday.
Yeah, the time lapse video was a really, really good video. It just didn't. I don't know. It was crazy.
Rachel says, "Do you think it's because people might think it's a repeat video?" I have not seen it yet, but we'll watch it soon.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. There's a few things that could be the factor. You know, those clips are in other videos that we've posted throughout last year. So, I mean, AI could pick up those clips and think somebody else is sharing the video. I've been looking. I haven't got a notification for it, but that could be it. I mean, I wanted to get the video out there because everybody's asked, and it's finally out there. We will just post another one and move on.
I'm going to watch it later tonight. Tim says, "Are you going to let Cowboy come during the cold snap?" No, he's not coming inside.
No, he stays down in the shop down there by the tiny house.
Yep. We just leave the door open. Unless it's raining or we know we're going to get some rain, we'll go and shut it. I'm looking forward to another possible night live in the little barn. I met a few of the Pam peeps that night.
Hello, Eddy family. Hope you are having a blessed day and night. Yes, it's been a nice, peaceful day. Yeah, honestly, it really has.
It's been a cleaning day for me and
New
some
Year's
of the kids.
is still kind of recovering after New Year's. I stayed up way too late, and it takes a little bit to recover.
I think you only stayed up till 4:30.
Yeah, it's a little late, but
A little early.
Used to, that wouldn't be no big deal.
Neil, the babies are doing good. Good. Safety man says Sunday in Durant, Oklahoma, going to be 19 at night.
Oh, wow. Happy New Year's to your family. We have a little snow. How are the baby goats doing? Love your videos, and your children are always helpers. Yes, the babies are doing wonderful.
Mark says I finally got the plaster of off my leg today. Got cleared to go back to normal. Yay.
Awesome.
I was hoping you would try to say that.
Happy New Year's from Georgia. Cold-blooded. It's just one of the random things I do. Yeah.
Carol said, could it be because the video is too long?
No, I've got some big videos that are over hour long.
Dean said it has almost 4,500 views in 5 hours.
Yeah, that ain't. I mean, that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being greedy. That's good, but it isn't what. So when you post videos, it keeps track of everything. So the videos, like, let's see. Did
y'all get a chance to stop the leak in the pond yet? No. We started to, but then we figured out it's just not worth doing that part. We're going to have to dig out some of all that extra slush or whatever stuff on top. Cindy Ellis says, I've actually caught my second live in 1 week. Do you ever plan to start selling animals to cover expenses and grow your farm? So that's what we do. We sell the offspring or, pretty much offspring on all of them. The chickens, babies, the goat babies, all the other babies.
Yeah, it's been posted 5 hours and 48 minutes, and it's got 5,300 views. And our normal videos are 1,400 at this time. So, yeah.
14,000.
Or 14,000, I'm sorry.
That's pretty good. 1,400.
You need to watch David Ellis YouTube videos on trapping pigs and beavers. Yeah, I've watched him for a good while. I've watched a lot of trappers. That's one thing. The last probably 4 or 5 days, I've been watching and learning, and we'll get there.
Michael says, beware, Brandon. When you go to Cassie, she's going to serve you decaf coffee, she said.
Oh, I know. I was listening.
We saw the entire build, only 24 hours in a day, so we just didn't have the time. What's the video again? I'll go watch it.
No, I'm not saying that. So a lot of people, how to say, a lot of people talk about the way we title and do our thumbnails. Well, title and thumbnails isn't for our actual followers. Title and thumbnails are to attract new people, and so you have to use catchy phrases and stuff to bring people in. And just in this one, it's a happy moment, and usually, I would have thought it would do good, but it's just the way you title things. And this video here, I couldn't title it in a way that it would attract new people to get in the algorithm.
That's kind of what Deanne said. She said maybe rename the video.
Yeah.
I loved watching the time lapse of your home being built. Man, all these people liking it. I want to go watch it. I watched the video and I did think it was a repeat. I could have sworn you uploaded it before after you moved in, but I loved it. It was very good, and I loved the songs in it.
Yeah. I'm just glad it's done. We had a lot of people wanting it, so I've been working on it for a long time, and it's been taking a lot of space on the computer, and it is gone now.
Doug is going to order a shirt tomorrow.
Awesome.
I can't get over how grown your kids have gotten through all this time.
They're growing.
Let's see. It's 24 degrees here, and it feels like 18. And we are supposed to have snow Friday and Sunday. It's snowing now.
Wow. Happy New Year's, Eddy family. Praying for the Lord's blessing for this next year. Thank you for always sharing your life on the farm. You're more than welcome. We enjoy it.
Roseanne, Stephanie, how's your wrist doing? It's doing good. I actually took the brace off. It kind of sore today. We went to basketball practice with Kayson, and I was practicing with Addison because they only really use the full court sometimes, but mostly they just use half the court because they have smaller goals. And I was using this hand the whole time. I never used this hand, but I think just even kind of running a little bit maybe made the hand, I don't know. So it's a little bit sore, but it'll be fine. I go to doctor tomorrow and we'll get it all. I'll get probably the okay to start physical therapy is what I think, because it looks really, really good.
JRK says it's 24 degrees here and it feels like 18 here. And we are supposed to have snow Friday. You already read that?
I was just saying if you would recognize that it was red again.
Well, you're not reading all of them in a row. So you read a few and then go to the bottom and leave it gaps out a bunch of them.
No, I stay at the bottom. And then when I get completely where it's done, I slowly work my way up. I've done that since day one.
But don't make it, because it's got them all mixed up that way.
Well, I mean,
Please
I can
hit
just
the
stop
thumbs
reading.
up button. I've actually caught myself. Oh, you already read that one.
Just a quick hello. I hope all is well. Happy New Year, beautiful family. I got me some red Solo cups for my coffee, Doug said.
You gotta keep them.
Never found anything wrong with any of y'all's videos. I love y'all and all of your videos. I thought it was so special when Addison laid down where her bedroom was going to be.
Yeah, there's a lot of those videos where the kids went in and laid there where they thought their beds and stuff was going to be.
Eric says next week we could be hitting 30s during the day and teens and 20s at night here in Florida.
Hit that like and subscribe button. Share, show your love. Happy people. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Mark.
Dean says one thing that will help everyone share the video. Just knowing where Renee is. Victoria says, hi guys, Happy New Year from the UK.
Hello, hello.
We're heading into the cold snap here in Iowa. We're at 18 degrees with wind chill, feels like 7.
No babies yet. We're hoping tonight. It's supposed to get cold here tonight, and that's usually when it happens. My name is Trudy from Kentucky. Watched the video today. Loved it. Awesome.
Samantha, nope. You haven't missed anything yet. I enjoyed seeing Harley again, Tanya said.
Yeah, I actually found a lot of older videos, and that was the deal when I would go through and get some of those videos. I'd get on the rabbit trail, and then yeah. So it took. That's the reason why it took so long.
Dean says, I remembered every step of that video when it was taking place, right down to where Brandon put them crooked bricks in.
Yeah.
I think it was a very special video. I loved it. Are you ready for the cold Ortex? We're ready for it, but
I mean, yeah, we're as ready as we're going to be. I used to. Is your arm still warm? Yeah. I used to love the cold, but not no more.
So do you have lights on the building yet, Brandon?
Nope.
I've been watching your videos for years. I look forward to your videos every day. Even though I've seen all your videos, I still enjoy your videos today.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it.
I'm more of a colder person,
Hey,
weather
Tina.
person, and I like the rain, but I hate when cold and rain at the same time.
Yeah. Tina said just a quick hello. I hope all is well. Happy year, beautiful family. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. There's White Rock Homestead. Hello. How are y'all as well?
Doug said I was just nominated by the mayor of the town to be on the park board of my city.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, give me some hot chocolate. Speaking of cold.
She goes to the doctor tomorrow. I'm being to like code and others. I've seen other parts of the county. White Rock says, good to see we aren't the only couple who reads comments at the different place during the live. Yeah, so and that's kind of us is it. We've always tried to stay live for 2 hours on both channels, and sometimes we can go all the way, sometimes not, because if you can't get into the groove of the live, it's hard, and sometimes it takes a little bit to get wound up and get started. But if we ever get started, it usually goes pretty good. Happy New Year's. I enjoy your videos. Are you ready for the code? Nope. Happy New Year's. Beautiful family. Thank you. I think it's a very special video. I love it. Yes. Happy New Year's to all from Southern Alberta. 14 degrees. Hello and Happy New Year's from Miami, Florida. Next Wednesday morning, it's supposed to get down to 49 degrees. That's pretty chilly from this 63-year-old from Florida. 49, I could handle that. Yes. I've been cooking different foods lately. I love cooking. It gives me something to do, but I'm thinking on starting a video starting or video me cooking. What do you think might be fun to do? Yeah, I mean, I encourage everybody to document their lives or start a channel. And that's one thing when you start. I'll just tell you, it's not easy. Um, it gets discouraging at times, but just know the only way you lose is by stop posting. You have to post more than one video a week to if you want to grow, but it just takes time. And once you get in that rhythm, yeah, it rock and rolls, and you got to love what you're doing. And with you sharing your food recipes and stuff, I'm sure that would be a good video. A lot of people would want to watch that. So it's all about what your plans are when you get in to start a channel. And like Cassie was saying yesterday in her lives, when you start a channel, how to grow is do collaborations. But collaborations take time. You go to channels about your size and see if y'all can get something going. Just saying, not everybody's going to agree with everybody's content. So some of it works, some of it don't. But the only way you lose at YouTube is by quit posting. Hello. I'm gonna go down a little bit and catch up since she's gone. We are good with one live. Not sure we could do both our channels in one day. Good for y'all. Yeah, we don't do them in one day. We do one live on each channel once a week. So like today we're doing Steph's channel, and probably tomorrow or 3 days from here we'll do another one on my main channel. It's but we a lot of that had started when we was in the tiny house. We didn't have nothing else to do, and then by just getting to visit and just communicate with all of our followers and stuff, we've just fell in love and built a family on social media that is unreal. I mean, some of the friendships we've built across social media is unreal. I've built many we've met many people, many friends. It's crazy how YouTube's worked. Had to buy a new cricker today. My 12-year-old finally died. Yeah, I got mine the other day. Facebook tells me you are live, but says I can't get on. That don't make no sense. You're the second person that has said that. Let me see what it says. Somebody else sent me an email about that, which is crazy. No, it works. I don't know why. Oh man, the best friends we've made from our YouTube channel, wouldn't trade them for the world. I know what you mean. We've met so many. It's took us to so many different places. It's crazy. It's amazing. Hello, Brandon, Steph. Any babies yet? I hope y'all are not waiting on the snow down the road. Are you going to be putting fence around your yard? So we plan on putting some permanent fence up for the animals. Not for sure how we're going to do the yard yet. We may put the electric fence around the yard for a little while until I figure out if that's the route that I want to go.
Plan this out right. I was able to carry 2 empty cups, but not 2 heavy cups. Or I guess I did. Give me a spot over here. Florida's doing a bunch of recalls.
Hello from Kentucky, Kentucky. I'm going to go back up a little bit. So this is usually when we get good because I'll go up and she starts at the bottom now.
I stay there. Good evening, Brandon and Stephanie. Hope things are going well. Happy New Year to you and your family. White Rock comes says, "Oh man, the best friends we have made it from our YouTube channel. I wouldn't trade them for the world now." I don't know how many you actually read from the bottom. If you was reading from the bottom, hopefully you wasn't.
I don't say nothing. I'll just let you read them and go on. But just remember to have fun no matter what. Only way to have fun, have a good channel, in our opinion, anyway. You're 100% right. And that's what you say that we have several, probably 2 to 3 emails a week, maybe 4 sometimes. People wanting to start channels, people wanting suggestions, and that's what I tell them. It just all depends on why you starting a channel. If you're starting a channel to retire or whatever, you're looking 4 or 5 years down the road, and that isn't a guarantee because a lot of people doesn't realize how much work goes into a channel. Because with us, we posted a video every 48 hours for the last 4 years. We've posted a video every 48 hours on our main channel.
Really, since I started.
Yeah, and Steph has too ever since she started. But that's it's a lot of work, but it just depends on how fast you want to grow, where do you want to go, and it's there. But the only way to grow is by posting. I would say at least 2 videos a week, at least. And if you was really, really serious about it, and you had the time, 3. But it just really all depends on what you got and how do you want to operate your channel.
Facebook tells me you're alive.
I have no clue what that's about. I had another one do that the other day. I already went and looked at it.
That better be some coffee in that red Solo cup. No, hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I should have got a coffee cup though, just because this was a little bit warm walking it in here.
It says, "Thank you, Brenda. Not good. Please keep praying."
Jan said, "Plus having 4 kids and 2,000 goats." I thought, just kidding.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Eddy family. Thank you, Chris. You too. Hope the 2 baby goats are doing better after their mama did not want anything to do with them. They are. They're over here sleeping. I let them play a little bit more outside today. Got them a little pen with some shavings and stuff outside, but just for a little bit.
Tanya said, "Are you on the members only mode?" No, we don't have members on Steph's channel. That's only on the main one. Steph, how's your wrist doing? She goes to the doctor tomorrow.
It's doing good though. Any update on my order? Just wondering. That was Doug, the one we sent out like a couple days ago. Okay. Oh yeah, we told him it would be probably Thursday or Friday, I think.
Yeah.
That's just one of those things that when you get it, you'll see it.
Yeah, we send them out the very next day. Dean said, "I see you just fine on Facebook." Yeah, it's weird. Some other people have said that as well.
Hello from Marine. How are the babies doing? I just got on. Doing good.
They are doing really, really good.
Facebook says you made the group smaller, and I'm not part of that group.
I didn't do nothing to Facebook. I ain't touched Facebook.
We just have the same StreamYard that we always do. Just click Facebook, click YouTube.
That is crazy because I haven't done nothing to Facebook.
Love to watch how Shadow follows you around. Love Shadow. I know, I like it, but then sometimes she's a little pest, like being left out. She's fine because she does follow, but having to clean up the porch and the front porch, back porch, Brandon's side door porch thing, all of it will have goat poop the next morning. She cannot sit still. Watching on YouTube. You're looking good, Joy says. Glad I can be here, I guess. Yeah, Pam, I am glad. Hopefully something will work out and it won't.
I don't know where they're coming up with that because I haven't touched anything in Facebook in almost 2 years. We just post
It
the
might have
videos.
just been something Facebook started or did something. Katie says, I'm still trying to get caught back up on everyone's videos. Clifford, have you thought about bringing Cowboy inside to hang out on live video? If we wanted chicken poop, maybe in here, but yeah, like Dean says, Facebook's good at changing things and not letting people know. Debbie says Ford used leftover parts from Chevy and Jeep and Dodge GM. That's why they're having a recall. No, we should that shoulder blade right there. No, shoulder blade back right there. Take it. Minnesota feel like temp is -5. I think right now here it is 38 degrees.
38 degrees.
Pam says, Steph, was I right about where Brandon went the other night? I cannot give any hints yet, not until the video comes out. Good try, though. Claire says, I have a video available, just not made time. I just read that one.
You ever think of selling the eggs? Our eggs, we hatch our eggs. Yeah, we hatch all of our eggs, so we don't sell them. After we end up selling the baby chicks.
Or we eat them. I ate a bunch of them the other night. I cooked a bunch of them the other night. Some are still celebrating with family. Oh, one of the baby goats whined a second ago. YouTube is going crazy with ads, and I have had 10 since live started.
Wow.
That's nuts.
I haven't had one on here.
You know, I haven't been jumped down either yet. Unless I got one when I was out of here. Usually I have some too, which is crazy. Brandon, Stephanie, how's your new house coming along in the States? It looks nice on your videos. I love watching your channels from here in the UK. Victoria, it is amazing. Been doing some cleaning today. I even took down the tree. Next task will be probably wait for Brandon's dad to show up and they can put the recliner, or not the recliner, but the love seat back in the living room. But
I've been watching you on Facebook and I have no problems. Only changes are on my end, not yours. Yeah, I'm telling you, Facebook is so weird.
the price of eggs is crazy.
I know, it's almost $7 a dozen, or whatever the 15 pack. I can't remember which one I got that day.
He says Neil's not such a bad guy. He finally shared some potato chips with us today. It's 66 degrees and 77% humidity with a slight breeze here in South Florida. Mark says, I have to thank you both for sharing your life and farm. The knowledge you share on the animals and farm is outstanding. And the new homesteader, again, thank you.
Yeah, like I say, it's fun. I mean, it takes a little bit longer to do things, but we absolutely enjoy it.
We decided to keep our tree up until Andy comes home to celebrate Christmas. That's a good idea. Some people, they need to do that, or me watching movies. I used to watch Hallmark all the time, and around Christmas time, we would see that, and there'd be times that something happens around Christmas time, so they have to do Christmas around like April or June or different times of years and stuff like that too.
Happy New Year's. Glad to make it. I was in the hospital for the last 5 days thanks to the flu. Serious infection and pneumonia. Still weak and tired, but glad to see you guys. Well, I'm glad you're getting to feel better, Janice. And we'll definitely keep you in our prayers. What kind of weather are we supposed to get in a couple of weeks? They're supposed to be getting next week. It's supposed to be cold, is what they're saying.
Yeah. Do you have everything set up in the new house? I think pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything we need. I'm going to get me a shoe rack, I think. But besides that, I get all of our Christmas stuff was in our closet just because it's easier and accessible since it was Christmas time. But now that everything's by the back door, because I've already loaded everything up, and it will be shipping out to the shop building thing out back and getting locked up for the winter.
Happy New Year's, Brandon and Steph. Just love following you and your beautiful family. I love watching your animals and how much you both love them. You're such a blessing to me. God bless you all. Love you, my sweet friends. Well, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad you enjoy it.
17 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like -8 Fahrenheit on Mount Mitchell in North Carolina here. Nope. No, thank you.
Your comments appear to be limited here. Only 23 are showing. Is it a Facebook case? It has to be. I mean, I don't have limit comments. So, well, happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday. Clifford asked if I have my own closet. So we have his and her closets, but because we have a lot of police, he has all his police gear and everything. We have that set up. Plus, like our Letterman jackets from high school, just some stuff, some odd and end stuff that we don't use is in there in the smaller his closet, and then we share her closet because there's 2 racks. So he got the top one, I got the bottom one, and it works out perfect. I'll read Kate's comment. Okay, thank you everyone for the prayers for Kenner. She is still in the hospital and she is fighting. Maybe that's meningitis. I think it's supposed to be. Please pray Kenner's little brother Finnegan not to get it. Little Kenner's is wore out. But my son, her daddy, said she wanted to watch Eddy Family Farm, so she pulled it up on her phone. He said he enjoyed watching your channel, and he said, now I know who Kayson is. I fell out. That's awesome.
Hit that like button. Thank you.
Our words are not coming out right. Like I said, what, North Carolina? Instead of, I don't know.
I'm so glad I raised chickens. I don't have to pay for eggs when I go shopping. The price of them at the supermarket is ridiculous. It is so expensive. Yes, you're right about that.
What tribe are you, Brandon?
I am Chickasaw.
Is the mobile home empty yet?
It's still got some of our stuff in it, but nothing that, I mean, most of the stuff that's down there is really just things we don't use anymore.
Who's having a birthday? Whose birthday did you say?
John.
A boy or guy named John. Stephanie, it's okay. We understand your words come from Oklahoma. Ha ha ha. No, that just whatever. I make my own words up.
We make them up as we go.
I love
Yep.
our homegrown butt nuggets. Did we have that at that restaurant that one time? Was that what that was in Ada?
I don't know.
Kevin, you still on here? Was that what that was called?
Kevin ain't never been to Ada with us.
Yes, he was. No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Black screen. I don't know why it's black. Hello, everybody. I didn't know you were part Native American, Brennan. Yep. I'm actually half Chickasaw.
Oh, it's Paul's Valley.
That was just the name. That is Peppers.
Oh.
The one video I was watching, Brandon, with the goats, and he sounded like he was talking Indian. There ain't no telling. Nope. Paul's Valley. Pam said it's still black screen. Is it still black screen, Tina?
Doug says it's the Boomer Sooner slang coming out instead. It must be, because if it's wrong, it's got to be Boomer Sooner, right? That's a good one.
How can you find out about family heritage of Native Americans? Just go to ancestors.com or find out your grandparents' name, and then you go look to see if you're they've got a road number. But a lot of people didn't get a road number back in the day because it was looked down on. So a lot of people took the land besides the road number. Tina said she had to close YouTube and come back. Wow. I don't know what's up with that then. Duck says, I'm a Boomer Sooner fan. Well, you'll fit in perfect with Cassie.
There's nothing wrong with Facebook. I just was on there and hit the like about 300 times. I had to close. Okay, he closed it. Had to cut one of the horns halfway off of my bug. Will that make his value go way down? I think it might, but it depends on the buyer. Like, some buyers are looking for meat, and obviously the horns don't matter. Some buyers are just looking for a pet, and if it's a nice buck, I mean, that doesn't matter. But if they're looking for a goat that just is pretty for like a like a petting zoo or something like that, then it will probably go down. To determine your Native American heritage, you have to prove your ancestry to someone on the Indian roll that was taken after the Trail of Tears was down. For most people, next comment. Oh, yeah, so like Brandon said, if you can find it in your family, that's probably the easiest way. Luckily, Brandon's grandma knew about all their roll number and everything on the whole Indian side, so I was able to jot that down so that I could pass it on to our kids. Most of us are ancestors of renegades. Those are the ones who fled into the mountains hiding so they would not be taken. Come on, people. 310 watching and only 108 likes. Yeah, the babies are being quiet tonight. I just fed them. Literally, I put them down in the basket, and then he was like, "Let's go take a thumbnail." So they're they are milk drunk. They are super. Their bellies are full, and they're just resting now. And my cousin checked on both my parents' side, and both were England and Irish. So I think my sister checked on my mom's side. Because I knew that I had Irish in me. I knew I had from my mom. I knew I had German from my dad. And then I think we have, if I'm not mistaken, on my mom's side, we have a little bit of Indian in me. But it's like really small, and it's something that it's not a common one like Chickasaw or Choctaw or anything more common. It's something way, I can't even remember what it is. Mine says 124 likes, but it does not update unless I refresh. Ancestry DNA doesn't show Native Cherokee, but didn't pick it up. Yeah, Candy. Brandon's maiden name is Walker. Let's see here. I was going to go look. I don't know. Let's get back. Any more babies besides the two that are bottle feeding? Not yet. Creamer and Cinnamon seem to be the biggest right now. Gracie started looking really, really big, but now she's like almost paused. She's still big, but not as big as they are. I think Cinnamon actually is bigger than Creamer, but she was a bigger goat than Creamer anyways. So, Steph, is there anything you would like from Seaside, Oregon for your birthday? Not that I can think of. I still have some Christmas money that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. But hey, I'll be in the city tomorrow. I may go shopping. I never know what I need or anything. My great great grandfather on my dad's side was Ottawa and French. Hope everyone's having a wonderful New Year's. I'm off to bed. Good night, Carol. Have a good night. Could be cousin. Yeah, you could be some long lost cousins. Could be. Sherry says, I'm new to the channel. I love you guys. Stay up late. Yeah, we sure do. They might have to turn that down. Kevin says, what was everyone's favorite part of the house build time lapse?
Here we go.
When do the kids go back to school? They start back Monday. So they got like an extra week out of it.
It seems like it's been 3 weeks since. When did they get out? The week before Christmas?
Mm-hmm. My dad's mom has a lot of Indian in her. My maiden name was Leighton, and they have always called us a Heinz 57 because of all the family heritage on both sides of the parents' family has it in them. My mom. I've heard that expression a lot. Like me, I have a lot of different everything in me, so I could be a Heinz 57 too, I guess.
Yeah, the babies. Well, Steph fed them right before we went live.
As your weather is windy and 28 degrees here in New Jersey. It is 39 now. Hey, it was 38, so might be warming
That's
up.
weird.
My favorite part is at the beginning, seeing the property before any improvements. Kevin, I would have to say the end when they was moving in.
Yeah.
Radar looked pretty strong on the end of that lead rope.
Yeah. This is a baby girl.
She's the one that's super, super messy on the nose because trying to get her to drink still.
Where's the towel at?
I think I used the one I brought in here.
Where's it at?
I used it on the ground. There's one on my chair. Yeah, she is precious. I love the little brown babies. She might get her a drink.
She's trying, huh? She's a precious little girl. She sure is.
She reminds me of a little deer.
She does, don't she?
If you can document that you are at least 1/16th Native American, you can go to school free of charge. I'm about as Irish gets. I was born and raised in the USA. Both sets of parents are from Ireland.
Yeah, Mama G, she's just laying down there. I think she's just getting too old and she couldn't feed them.
You finish that bottle, I'll have to make another one in a minute. We'll finish one and y'all put y'all to bed after the live. Oh, you woke up your brother. Ooh. Ooh.
Precious thing.
Nasty things. Do they have two names? Nope. The kids have called them a couple things, but I don't really know.
Yeah, these aren't going to get names. They're going to be leaving the farm here soon. As soon as we get a buyer, they are going to go.
My landlord would have had a heart attack if I got a goat. Is it hard selling them after you become attached?
Yeah, tickled. Just a little bit. No, quit. It does a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It does.
I'm surprised Brandon's even wanting to sell them. Obviously, the boy, we don't need any more boys. But with the girl being bottle fed, because she's going to be so tame and so relaxed, I'm surprised he's even thinking about selling her.
Well, that's just the deal. Is we're going to have over 120 goats in the next couple months.
Hopefully not all bottle fed.
Oh no. Which she's getting a lot better with the bottle.
Did you decide what kind of permanent fencing you want to use?
Yeah, I've got them. I'm going to use 4x4. I was going to use 4x4, but I've got another friend that raises goats where little Ann went, and he was showing me some field fence or something, and we may look into that. It's just a little bit more expensive, though.
Then she'll be in your back pocket like Shadow. No, we bottle fed a bunch, like Skittles, and we bottle fed a few of those, and they don't act nothing like Shadow. I don't know why. I think she's got like attachment issues or something. Cam says, Stephanie, I'm half Murphy. Because Stephanie up here said, who has Murphy in their family? Oh, they're all trying to see if anybody's related. Someone said their mom's maiden name was Walker also.
Oh, really?
Think I would keep the female. She is beautiful.
She is, but something's got to pay for these bills. Ain't
Have
that
you
right?
ever considered making goat cheese?
No, not really.
I think Brandon's got a new favorite.
Yeah, she's pretty. I'm just glad that we were able to bring her back. She was pretty much gone. Yeah, Mama just abandoned her and just left her laying there.
She reminds me of a goat. Her name was Daisy when I got her. She was a bottle baby as well.
Yep, she's precious though. Her brother's the same way. But so one thing that we leave a bottle back here. We give them a drink when they hollered, and which we got out of that now. We try to feed them morning, noon, and in the afternoon, and right before we go to bed. So, because if you just give them a little bit of a bottle here and there, they won't drink very much.
It's kind of just like a newborn. Like that's. I don't want to say I train my kids, but with the bottle, if you train them right and you know exactly when to give them, kind of like sleep, not to let them take a 2-hour nap right at 7 o'clock, because otherwise they're not going to sleep at nighttime. It's the same thing with milk. Y'all worked hard to get her back well. Shows how much you care about your animals, Kayson said.
Yeah, it took us a lot to learn, which you can watch and do all the research you want, but until you live it, that's the only way you're going to learn.
Candy, she was from southern Oklahoma. Kevin, if I had to pick, it was when they got the pad and it was finally done. They all knew after waiting so many years that they were getting their home. What a blessing.
It was. It was amazing.
Tiny says, "Okay, Daddy, you woke me up. Time to feed me. At least you can bring them in the house." Yeah.
Yeah, which we'll eventually get a.
I think we'll get the tote with the heat lamp in it, like we did for Dixie. I think that was perfect for them.
The tote.
That Dixie had her babies in.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
water trough dilly.
Yeah.
I think that's actually perfect for them. I just couldn't. I tried getting it. I couldn't get it today. I have to have help. She sure is cute.
It says I've been watching y'all for a couple months now. Thought I was subscribed until I couldn't comment. Sorry about that. That's no problem. So we put that on there because a lot of people don't realize that YouTube will just unsubscribe people sometimes. So yeah.
I realized I wasn't subscribed, or I wasn't seeing some of my friends' videos the other day, and realized that I wasn't subscribed to them either. And so I just hit the subscribe again. The kids go back to school Monday. And did the beaver traps ever come in?
Yep, the beaver traps are in, and we've set them. We have not caught nothing in the beaver traps. We got 3 of them. We've had them get close, but just nothing actually pop up. Well, we just got a picture of something.
The way she was struggling to hold her head up, and then she received the Eddy family love. Bam, nice job, guys. I can take my family back to Sammy Indian from Siberian people. Neil says YouTube won't dare to unsubscribe me from your channels. I hope not. Probably because he knows you'll just look for us anyways. Are y'all expecting the bad weather that is coming or going to be coming in Sunday and Monday? Yeah, that's what we hear. Getting some snow. I don't know about bad weather, but I know it's
supposed to be
cold.
cold. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold.
Hey, Belt Loop.
Belt Loop, I like that.
They said sup.
Sup, that's my kind of talk.
Then sup chat.
She is cute.
It said thanks. I'll put this brace back on.
Hello. Oh, you already read that. She's just beautiful.
She is just beautiful. We used to use the nipple that you used to feed yours, but our goat had a hard time. We ordered some other ones and they did much better. I'll send you an email with a picture of them we use now.
Yeah, where are y'all from too, Katie? But Beavis and the Butthead. Yeah, them. I'm telling you right now, these daggum. Yeah, we found something else out there too. Y'all gonna see in the next video.
YouTube Police says, "Sup, this is also Belt Loop." All right. Nice to meet you. Biggest plans for the farm in 2025?
Why do you sell
Kevin
babies?
wanted to know.
Why do you sell babies born on farm? I would think you would. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, they would think that you're selling the older goats instead.
No, you sell the babies. You keep your breeders, right? Why?
You keep some of the babies so that they can grow up and then begin to breed themselves, but you have to keep your older ones. Now, like the older ones, like Mama G and some of them that's getting real old, we will sell them. I didn't realize Mama G was.
She went downhill really quick.
Yeah, real quick.
But last year we kept probably 30.
Mm-hmm.
We kept 30. We kept 30 mamas last year, but this year we are going to be getting rid of them. Not unless it is this one that the colors are amazing.
Which Mama G, she did go down really fast because last year she had her very last breeds or kids or whatever. She had three beautiful, healthy kids. Like they were the most prettiest kids ever. So that's what kind of why we was like, okay, yeah, she's still kicking. We're keep her around. She's doing good. Blah blah blah. And this time just kind of hit her.
The farm on Route 66. How are y'all doing, Alan?
Hey.
Hopefully y'all are doing well.
I'm ready for another Arizona trip.
Actually, I was telling Kevin about that today.
Maybe not in the cold because we need some water fun.
Yeah.
But
we had a lot of fun out there, guys. It was amazing.
The s'mores.
Yeah.
First time ever having s'mores on the deal in the wrapper.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Could Mama G have worms? So no, we just wormed all of them.
Yeah.
Like just recently. And she even got an antibiotic. You're going to have to put the heaters in the water.
Yeah, I better start digging those out.
Mm-hmm. Snow started a bit and is 20 degrees. Supposed to be about 10 degrees tomorrow here in lovely Chicago. I found out that Annie Oakley was my cousin. She was born 101 years before me. I have ancestors from Scotland, Irish, Dutch, French, English, German, and American. I'm a mutt. What is your email address?
It is eddyfamilyfarm@gmail.com.
I have hang over the door hooks and the shoe holders. So that's what I think I want to do first because we do have that big closet. And right now I've limited all my totes that were in there because of Christmas. And I still have two that have clothes in them that is I think one of the totes was a bunch of rustic woodwork shirts, and I just put all of those in there. And then
we could use some of those. Oh, they're brand new shirts too, and it's crazy. They're all ruined.
yeah,
Water got in
that
there.
might have been the other tote.
Yeah.
Was those ones.
Belt Luke 29 says, I was fortunate enough to have met you at Pedals from the Past, I think about 2 years ago. I'm trying to picture which one you was.
You mean me or him? Probably him, but did you meet me? He stayed at the post quite like most of the time. I was kind of chasing kids or wandering off, talking and stuff. Yes, they even had it on video when the goats got dewormed and vaccinated. I have a question, Brandon. Do you have to be certified through FFA to fly your drone during the farm videos?
No, you actually, I mean, I have a license, but they've actually upgraded to where, which it's all probably going to change now because all the drones flying around. But so the only way you have to do it if you want to go fly it for someone for commercial or whatever, but which I have the 107, but now like Blake, he's getting ready to get a pilot's license through the sheriff's office. Sheriff's office is a whole different test now. And even at the farm, they've got some different ways you can do it. So you don't have to take the full test. But here's the deal. If you really want to learn to fly a drone, you can pass the test. There's so many people out there that host classes. And, you have to pay a little bit of money, but they guarantee you they will get you trained up enough to pass the test. And, so just research it. And, that's what I did.
Mark says it's a beautiful 77 degrees here in Australia. I bet that's a nice day. Steph, I met both y'all at Okie Homestead Convention prior 2 years ago. Kathy, I remember you.
What you said, Kevin has plans for 2025?
Yep. Just he's starting conversations.
Oh, plans for 2025. I plan on having, we need to make a video, record a video and have it post January 1st, 2026 of things that we want to be, where we want to be this time next year. And just
do a New Year's resolution.
Yeah. I want to definitely have all new fences up. I do want a couple different types of animals. Not going to say yet on that what we're going to have. And I hope by during this year, we reach at least 300,000 subscribers, which
the other channel.
Which subscribers, I mean, views are what's important, but it's also nice to look at all the subscribers as well. But that's just some of the things that I want to have all of our chicken coops and all that lined out. And I do want to build a barn next to the house here to put our, what do you call them, weeping beds.
What's that?
For the babies, for goats, baby calves. I at least want to have 5 to 8 cows.
Dean says I'm just going to fly in my own airspace. I just know other farms are having worm problems even after the prevention treatment. What's the deal with all the fog? Anyone been in the areas? I don't know if there's actually a deal. I think that's just weather. But it gets rough here too, where you have to kind of slow down and actually look. A giraffe or a hippo?
No,
T-Rex?
no, we're not going to get none of them.
So, hey, how's Dodger?
Dodger's
Have you
been
heard from
gone
him?
for a long time. Nope, haven't heard from him.
Well, time for a nebulizer treatment. This asthma is kicking my butt. Good night, friends. Nice chatting tonight. Thanks for the live tonight. God bless.
God bless you as well. Oh, Katie and them lives in Seattle. Wow, that's a long way off.
Any horses? No, Brandon doesn't want any horses. We have the miniature horses, but yeah.
Yeah, we will have miniatures. I won't do the big ones.
Brandon wants some snakes.
Nope, won't do. Don't do snakes either.
Good night, Samantha. Good night. I'm falling asleep. Candy says good night, Pam Francis.
Good night, good night.
Okay, that's because she was going to bed.
Candy said I met both of y'all at the Oak Amstead Expo on prayer 2 years ago. Hopefully we get to meet a bunch of y'all this March. We're excited.
Hi, Brandon and Stephanie. 120 goats. Wow, they sure did multiply quickly. Which one of the kids is closest to the goats? Addison, probably.
Yeah.
Right. Did you ever think you'd have that many? It's hard to keep up. Best wishes for 2025. Love your family. God bless the Eddy family. I'm a half Hualape, half Polish. Had a wonderful childhood. Spent summers on reservation with my grandmother. Learned a lot. Going to bed now. Sleep well. Hugs to y'all. Well, good night, Linda.
Yeah, so that's 120 babies that'll be born. That's just the estimate. You know, we've got 80 something goats. If at least half of them have twins, that should put us over there.
Rachel wants chickens for 2025 goal. How's the beaver trap going?
We're learning. We have not caught anything on the 330s, conibear traps, or whatever they call them.
I don't know if we'll do rabbits again. I don't know.
So that's the deal, is like when we set the traps, somehow the beavers come up and they push the dirt and fill the traps up with dirt, and then they go over it, or they set it off and then they miss it. I had one last night actually hit the trap, but he got out.
Not mine, Neil.
Brendan, you think you would like longhorn cows? I think you would have fun feeding them. I thought about some longhorn cows, but really, I'm more of a I like the baldy faces and like cows like the British White. Yep. Whose phone is near the mic? Nobody's.
It was mine. I'm just joking. My husband wants rabbits. They're fun, but they really stayed in their cages a lot. There wasn't much time really to get them out, and I was really scared that we'd get them out and then they'd run away, and it just a battle.
I want mini Highland cows.
Yeah, I'd like some of those too.
Yeah,
pricey.
About $5,000-$6,000 a piece. My 2025 goal is to make it to 2026. Well, that's a pretty good goal. Well, there is Jacob. Evening. And Jacob, are you just getting in here? I heard through the grapevine you said, well, such and such ain't going live. The Eddies already go live, and you just showed up, buddy. We went live just because of you.
Hey, Ron. Ron's just not getting on, too. They must have had a play date. No.
My brother has beef cows and pigs. We may be getting pigs soon. Might go cattle rustling. Amen, Dean. There is Ron. Let's see. That's one thing about I found this movie. I don't know why it just come to me. Have you ever seen this movie? I've seen the highlight of it. Find the Homeless.
No, not that one. That must be a new one coming out.
I think it'd be a pretty good one.
You think you'll actually?
I think so. I might.
It's just a movie, though, right?
Yeah. I got to get off these these series.
He doesn't like. He's not patient enough to wait for next week's episode. He wants to bunch them all up and then watch it like a movie.
I'm gonna forget about it. I ain't gonna watch it no more. Hello, everyone.
I wonder how many more is on that. What's the play date stuff? Well, that I guess didn't come out right because play dates. I think about my kids. They call it play dates where they go to a friend's house or their cousin's house for just a little bit, and it's just a play date.
Yeah, I know what you meant, Ron. I was pretty sure. I wasn't for sure though, but I figured. Happy New Year's from Australia.
Neil said you need paper cows to go cattle wrestling.
Yeah.
Will you milk your cows for milk and ice cream and cheese?
No. Not right now.
Just beef cattle.
Yeah. Are you planning to raise quail? If so, what kind? So it is getting closer. I do want to raise quail. Obviously, I'll have to get another quail pen. I've got a guy that's building some quail pens that he built some for him. I'm going to see what he had charged for some of his pens. They're really good, but
your red one and that blue one would actually still make pretty decent.
Yeah,
quail pens.
I love those quail. I mean, they're just so amazing.
I like the button ones.
And we'll go with the Cornix quail.
And they're really, I mean, just pets too.
Yeah.
They're really, we don't, because we did butcher some of them and tried to eat them.
Yeah, we did eat them. Yeah.
But it's just, you have to make so many just for one person because of how small they are.
Mark, we will definitely check the email. It says certain cow breed that has a Wagyu beef, or is it how they're fed? It's the breed, the Wagyu.
So that's how I do it. I wait until something comes on DVD or Netflix, then I watch the show. Is a certain cow breed that... Oh, that's what you just read. I figured so, Kathy. I figured you knew what I meant and you were just joking with me. Buffalo quail wings too small. Yeah. They were too small because even if I do regular chicken wings, you can't just eat one. I think in a deal you get like 10 at least from Pizza Hut.
Yep.
My beef is from Chinese or Japanese bred cows as well as how they are fed. Man, that was a good video you put out today. Heck, of all the videos are... Heck, all your videos are good.
Well, thank you.
Happy New Year to you both and to the kiddos as well. Wishing you a healthy, wealthy, and joy-filled 2025 in your new home. Are you going to buy some Cornish hen chicks? What's the Cornish hen for?
The eggs.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what we...
Oh, they're probably talking about Cornix, huh?
Yeah, probably.
asks if I would just take a date, period.
All right. It's a little after 11. Got it started a little bit late, but I think we're going to go do our check on the babies. Hopefully got some babies. If so, we will definitely film it and y'all get to see it. It's always a pleasure to get to sit here and visit with y'all. And hopefully everybody has a wonderful new year. And yeah, until next time, be sure to go over and watch both channels and make sure you're subscribed to both channels. We're going to sign off for tonight. Y'all guys have a wonderful night.